What's up, everybody? Emily Duplessis here from Rental Rookie, and I wanted to jump on here and personally invite you to our 5-day challenge that we are putting on next week here at Rental Rookie. You know, we decided to do this challenge now here in kind of the middle of February because we realize that, everybody kicks off the year, the new year in 2017 and has all of these super exciting goals and things that they want to accomplish. And we get, a couple of weeks into the new year or a month into the new year, and all of a sudden, all of those goals that you and a lot of people that are out there are making, whatever they are, whether they're personal fitness, whether they're eating healthy, whether they're spending time with family, or when it comes to finances, we get into February, and if we take a second and take a look at our goals, we realize that we aren't accomplishing them. And so we thought, in kind of sitting down and realizing in our mission to help a lot of people out there get started with rental property, we realized that we needed to kind of either kickstart some people who maybe just haven't gotten started on those goals yet, or we needed to refocus some of you out there who maybe set some goals and realized that, life got in the way and you got busy. And so I want to take a couple of minutes today and personally invite you to our 5-day challenge that is starting next week. It's going to start on Monday, February 13th, and it's going to run through the entire week. And this challenge is going to be totally focused on discovering the step-by-step process of analyzing rental property for cash flow. I'm not going to write out the entire title of it. You can take a look at that in the caption for this, but it is going to give you the step-by-step process, because the reality is when you're analyzing rental property for the return on investment, it is a process. Once you learn that process, you can do it over and over and over and over again. And the reality is if you're investing in rental property, you're interested in rental property, most likely you're looking for that cash flow to make every single month. And so this challenge is really going to break down what that looks like. What does that process look like when it comes to analyzing rental property? And you know what? The crazy thing about it is analyzing rental property is one of the harder parts of this kind of investing journey. It's super hard and people get really, really intimidated by it. And so what we're hoping to do with this challenge is to show you that it doesn't have to be hard. We're going to teach you the process, show you the process, so that you can go on and feel confident about analyzing rental property. So I just want to break down what you can expect to see in this challenge. So I'm going to switch out my paper here. All right, so this 5-day challenge, we're going to break down a bunch of different topics, and we're going to start with terms. What are all of the things that you need to know when it comes to investing in rental property and when it comes to analyzing rental property? So, we're going to be talking about things like ROI, return on investment. We're going to talk about, and I'm going to give you a lot of acronyms, NOI, which is net operating income. We're going to talk about GOI, gross operating income. We're going to break down all the terms that are around that everybody gets super confused by. So that will be day 1. Day 2, we're going to be really focusing on what numbers are actually included in an analysis, because you can't run an analysis unless you know what numbers need to be included. And so we're going to break that down for you. We're going to show you what exact numbers you need in order to run a proper analysis. We're going to show you where to find them. And so it can be kind of a super easy process for you in moving in the future. Whenever you're ready to run a property analysis, all you have to do is think about and you'll know kind of like the back of your hand what numbers you need in order to run a proper analysis. Day 3, we're going to really break down this idea of ROI, right? Which, for those of you out there who are like, Emily, I don't know what an ROI is, it's return on investment, right? Anyone who's been around for a while and has heard my story knows that I had no idea what this was when we got started. Kirk and I actually used to argue about this concept of ROI, me being wrong, of course, in my belief, because I didn't know anything about finance. But we're going to break it down. We're going to talk about why ROI is so important. We're going to talk about why you need to compare ROI to other investments, right? So we're going to talk about, the type of ROI you can get on different investments and why it's so important, because ROI is really kind of like going to be your baseline when it comes to analyzing deals. It's going to kind of be your line in the sand where you're going to say, hey, it doesn't meet my 15% goal or my 20% goal or my 10% goal for ROI, so I'm not even going to give this property the time of day. And so we are going to really break down ROI next week. so that you make sure that you understand it, because it really is one of the most important topics. And then we're going to actually show you how to run the numbers. I'm using air quotes. I guess I can use them right here because you can see an example of an analysis. So we are going to show you how to run a property analysis using real properties, using Real Analyzer. You know, we'll send you the link to our free property analyzer that we use on every single deal that we run numbers on, and we will walk you through exactly how to do it. And then we're going to turn you loose and have you run your own property analysis using what you've learned throughout the week. All right, so next week, again, is going to be all about this 5-day challenge, totally free, is going to be all about this idea of running analyses for cash flow. We're going to show you exactly how to do it. So if you decide to join the challenge, what can you expect? I'm just going to flip this over really quick. What can you expect to get in this challenge? You will be getting daily emails, and those emails will really be kind of hashing out whatever the topic is for the day. So you can expect to get those every day of the challenge. There's going to be live trainings. I will be jumping on every day and really kind of having, I guess, like class in a way, where I'm going to be doing these live trainings. So not only will you have it kind of in writing in your email, but you're going to get it live from me. After those live trainings, I'm going to stay on for live Q&A. So there'll be some time after the trainings for you to ask me questions about things maybe you didn't understand, or just other questions kind of related to investing in rental property that maybe are your biggest questions that you've wanted to get answered. So you can expect to see live Q&As as well. There'll be posts daily, and if not more than once in a day, and there will be a group setting. You will be joining a private Facebook group where I'm hosting this challenge, so you will have access to me, you'll have access to Kirk, plus you'll have access and be able to ask questions to other people who are in the group as well. And so it will be a great group setting. And so these are some of the things that you can expect to get. At the end of it all, we will send you the recordings of everything, along with our workbook that you will be getting if you join the challenge as well. So tons of things. Again, it's all free. It's all in a mission to kind of help you, going to help you understand this idea of analyzing rental property, because it's super, super intimidating and it can be super, super confusing. So if you're interested in joining this 5-day challenge, head on over, and I'm going to write out the link here as best I can. rentalrookie.com/challenge. Okay, again, the website is rentalrookie.com/challenge. You can sign up for the challenge there. You'll get your invitation to be into the challenge in your email. You'll go ahead and accept that in your email, and it will take you to our private Facebook group where you can join, and you will be ready to go next week on Monday, February 13th. For our challenge. So stop waiting for tomorrow. Stop waiting for things to happen. Start taking action and make things happen. Join this free challenge. It's going to be the best way to either kickstart that investing journey, or give you a little bit of a kick in the butt that you need to get moving or to refocus on the goals that you set at the beginning of 2017. So I hope to see you next week in the challenge. If you have questions, jump on my Facebook page. You can go ahead and ask them, or send me a Facebook message. I'll be glad to answer those questions. I hope to see you next week on the inside. And until then, happy investing.